Here we go. So I don't really know what this is about. I know it's based off of a comic book series. And it's kind of a noir detective tale. To me it looks like Zootopia with a detective story built in. So we'll see how good it is. I'm really looking forward to this. Looks like it kind of plays a bit like a Telltale-ish kind of game. I'm not too sure. Has the audio reset? I don't know. One moment, I just need to alt-tab out. Just checking. No, okay, it just sounded really loud. I was doing volume checking earlier. Love the soundtrack already as well. Looks really good. How are you today, Erikai? Hope you're well. Hope your Saturday's going good. Is this Batman? This is Catman. It does have kind of a Batman look. It almost looks like a Batman head, but he's a cat. He's like a Black Manx cat. This interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? Yeah, let's do that anyway, just to make sure we understand what we're doing. Because yeah, he does kind of... At a glance, you would think, that's Batman. You know? You'd think that was his cowl with the ears. Oh wait, no, it's a cat. Adjust the controls until the silhouette on the right is no longer visible. Seems about right to me. It's like a gender bend of Catwoman. No, I don't think it's quite that. It's more like Zootopia. If you've ever seen the animated movie Zootopia, it's like the whole world is animal people. But it's a noir story by the look of it. But like I say, I think it's just based off of a series of comic books.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is that damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard! Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Look, I know Furry's gay. When talking with other characters, you get to choose both your question and answers. In some conversations, you can take all the time you need. In others, you will have to think quickly and reply before your time is up. In these occasions, you can also choose to stay silent. So it is kind of Telltale-ish in that case. Alright, what pictures?
What kind of pictures are you looking for exactly?
You know which ones. Me and the lady. 2 days ago.
Ah, curious, are you? Plenty of things you could learn through.
I'm gonna kill...
Oh, damn. Okay, quick time events. Every now and then, you'll have to act swiftly and use the left stick to move in the direction of the arrow. Stay alert. You may have to have a very short time before a move is too late.
You!
Okay. At certain moments during the game, you will need to quickly press the indicated button to perform specific actions. Sometimes you have to keep pressing the button until the circle around it's complete. Okay, that's good. I had a problem with this in The Wolf Among Us, literally in the very intro scene. Was like, here are the quick time events you need to know, without giving me a tutorial whether or not I needed to mash a button or press it. So in this case, you can tell because there's a circle around it. Throughout the game, you will have to make decisions. Some of them will have minor consequences, like choosing whether to throw a punch or strike with a headbutt. But be careful, some decisions will be more transcendental and have a major impact down the line. In some cases, you will have to do... you'll have all the time you need to make a decision. Sometimes you'll be forced to make your mind up before the time is met, so we can choose to punch or headbutt. Okay, Boomer Rhino. Let's punch.
Or at least I got enough time to aim at his soft spots.
Neck. Ooh, chop to the neck. Typewriter to the face. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Give me that.
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life. Please.
All right.
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Hey, I'm no two-timer, I swear. It only happened once, for God's sake.
That's two timing.
I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
Okay. So notebook notifications. The most important information you find during the investigation will be recorded in your detective notebook. When a new entry is included, the notification will pop up like on the top there. Okay. So Colbert, the cheating husband. That's this guy's name, Eugene Colbert. Or Colbert.
Breaking up your family?
Yeah, one
You
time.
need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save
Still
my
counts,
family,
Boomer.
and you make a pretty penny. What do you say?
Ooh, damn.
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
I don't want the money, but I won't break your family either. No, that's no deal.
You're only making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
Nope.
I warned you.
I got a code.
Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool.
Oh, damn. Okay, we're getting a countdown. You choose to put the marriage at risk instead of taking a bribe. When you make a decision that has a major influence on the course of events, a notification will pop up. Ooh, okay.
3,
You son of a...
2,
Wait, man, don't shoot.
1.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear
Colbert.
to God. you
Okay.
will.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand. That guy's skin was hard as a rock.
Was a
Second of
rhino.
all, an empty wallet. Business as usual.
Well, the wife's gonna pay us, isn't she?
The feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
Why would you agree to potential customer by raising a chair to
He's a
them?
nice guy. You see what I said about my pal Black Sad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Yes, Jake's right, of course. That's me to a T. Please, have a seat.
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a client.
So I can see. A femme fatale. This is a no smoking office. Thank you. So we're getting the lowdown on the case, which we'll probably get a summary of in a moment. Big guy doesn't know what to do with himself while all this is going on, is just pacing the room.
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
So use D-pad to navigate through the different hotspots. Use A to select the different hotspots you want to interact with. Aha. So this guy here...
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
That was
Yes.
the guy we saw hanged. And this is the daughter. Okay. Died on a Sunday evening. Okay. And then this guy here.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago, right about the same time your father died.
Yes.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all...
In other words, don't tell anyone I'm involved. I'm your best, accept my condolences. Let's do that first.
I'm really sorry, Miss Dunn. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Calm down, big guy.
I will. But we're talking about Madison Square Garden. The stakes are high, which can only mean things will get ugly behind the scenes. Not to mention pricey.
Boxing had
Yes,
a
Mr.
big
Blacksad,
mob
If you
problem.
find
Still
Yale
kind of does.
and he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
Accepted the case, pointing out the cost. There's the very yellow-looking lizard man. It's Ecto-1. I'm already digging this soundtrack, it's really good.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point.
To go to Bobby Yale's apartment to have a look around.
That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
Imagine you being in here as your persona. Nicely done, sir. I like that one. You get a drum snare. Yes. This is my persona. So left stick to move. Okay. Good, good. Use the right stick to expand the exploration zone. In other words, just look around. Wiggle the camera about. And then D-pad to move through different hotspots. And use A to select a hotspot you want to interact with.
Is that done? Wow.
Wow. Cool. So he did jazz on the side. Okay. And left trigger to zoom in and out. Okay. A to select the hotspot you want to interact with. Okay, it's doing the same tutorial in a loop. This is weird. Press B to exit the details of the shot of the selected hotspot. Okay. And then left bumper to open the notebook. Once the notebook is opened, you can go through all the notes you have taken during the investigation. Select the character whose information you want to see in order to go through the corresponding section. The help bar in the lower part of the screen shows all controls and their functions. Use the controller to navigate through the notebook. Okay. Cool. It's like Ace Attorney except no trials and RPG 3D movement. Yes, pretty much. A little bit like that, or like I said, it's a bit like a Telltale game. This is already kind of giving me vibes of... what is it? Oh, the Sherlock Holmes games as well. Wolf Among Us. That was pretty good. If you've never played that, I really recommend it. It's on my YouTube channel, so go check it out, but there's different ways you can play the story. So that's Eugene Colbert. Doesn't seem to have any point to this. Jake Ostiombe. So this is the guy who is an old friend and brought everything to us. Sonia Dunn is the daughter of the guy who hanged himself, or was hanged, found hanged. But we've not been hired to solve the murder. We've been or a murder rather. I guess it's not a murder. I don't know. To see whether it is or isn't. We've been hired to find Bobby Yale instead, the boxer. Dead owner of Dunn's Gym. Time of death, Sunday evening. Gym closed. And he's a sax player. And this is Bobby Yale, who we need to find. Promising boxer at Dunn's Gym. Vanished the same day that Dunn died. Dunn's Gym will have to close if it doesn't fight the reigning champion, Stone, Madison Square Garden. And we've got his address. Then Al Stone, the champion, fights versus Yale MSG in 17 days. Mary Purnell cleans the gym, found Dunn's body, works at Sam's Diner. Cool. That's everything we have. Right button to access the deduction screen. Oh, so this is very much like the Sherlock games then. Oh, wow. It's practically almost identical. Alright, so we have deductions, I guess, right? Where we link things together. We've got nothing to deduce yet, that's weird. Alright. From the main menu, you can access the Hall of Fame, load game. Okay, we don't need this in a tutorial. This tutorial is a little bit clunky for my liking. Too front-loaded. Check your stats in your BlackSad. Options and credits and everything else. And then B to close the menu. Okay. Right, I want to carry on examining this now, because it didn't let me finish it. It won't let me... There's nothing else to look at. Okay. This is the roof. Do I know Ace Attorney Investigations? It's like that. I've never seen that, no. Is there a run button? Oh god, I just pressed the wrong button. Okay, We're getting used to the controls. Always got to have a good look around the environments. Got here, nothing we can do there. What it doesn't have is a detective vision, kind of like the Sherlock games, where you can highlight objects and see what's interactable and what's not. I don't know how... Okay, how far away will we notice? That's quite a distance, so if we come reasonably close to something, it'll tell us that we can interact with it. It's a game where you play as Edgy Boy. I don't know who that is, but sounds good. Yeah, it's an energy chocolate bar. And then there's this one here. Oh. 2 wine glasses, one still full, or part full. And there's a stain there on the other one. That. You will find a Hall of Fame sports card. Keep in mind it's you, not Blacksad, who finds these cards in the collection. Is not relevant to the storyline. Okay, these are just the collectibles. When you find a new card from the Hall of Fame collection, you can choose to open the album and see how many cards placed in the slot, or you can continue to play. Okay. Continue. Interesting that there are 2... I go up there? No. Okay, now I'm stuck. Oof. Movement's a little rough. But yeah, interesting there were 2 glasses up there. I wonder who was having a rooftop romance. So he was found hanged. There's the noose. It's tied around the rafters.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already
Or a
dealt me
bromance.
a fair share of blows, but
Could have just been 2 guys who enjoy a good glass of wine. Like, look at this, I got this on my travels. This is nice.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Well, it's not really addressed to the point of whether he was suicidal or not. The guy was already... He was lining up a big fight. That usually keeps a guy going, you know, like, oh yes, this is cool. It's not like the big fight was over and they lost and then he hanged himself. All collected clues will be stored in Blacksad's mind. When you find a new clue, a notification will pop up. Right, so when the little brain icon comes up, that means we can do a deduction with it. Once you have enough clues, you will be able to piece them together to make a crucial deduction will help you advance the main investigation. Okay. So yeah, that is very much like the Sherlock games, or like Sinking City.
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Success is dependent on effort. Effort is the key to success. Okay, well, nothing else I can look at. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. The harder you train, the luckier you get. I'm not sure you can train your luck. Really reminds you of Gumshoe? A little bit, yeah. Okay, well, I think we should go speak to the woman who found the guy first. See if she noticed anything else out of the ordinary. What's the phone? Can we use that? Chief Officer Smirnov. Weekly, no call, Rhinoceros's wife. Let's stir that shit up. Lava King! I am Batcat.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband.
He's faithful.
You have nothing to worry about, Mrs. Colbert. Do me a favor and enjoy your
I
family.
kind of lied there.
Thank God. Thank you, Mr.
I didn't take the
Blacksad.
money though. I'm not taking a bribe, but I'm doing what's right, I suppose. I decided to lie to Rhinoceros's wife. Alright, so what's weekly? Is that maybe a newspaper?
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly. This is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn. Huh? And the girl, hot damn. You want me to find out her name? Please, pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look. Just forget it for now. I only called to tell you that those photos are top class.
Huh? Okay. Thanks. Okay, let's just change the subject. Hey, I heard something weird's going on at this gym. What was the name? Dunn's Gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I talk to him? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call news.
Actually, I'm working on a case for the gym owner. I'll see what I can do, okay? I'll call you.
Thanks, pal. You just made my day.
Gotta keep that relationship sweet with the press, you know? Chief Officer Smirnov, I don't know why I'd need to call a cop yet, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Maybe we'll call him later, if there ever seems to be a reason. I mean, we probably call him to ask about the gym owner hanging himself. Okay, is there a run button? Let me have a look at the... Oh my god, there's a tutorial for the controls. Oh, Y is cat sensors. Interesting. But there's no run option. Okay. If I press Y... It's not doing anything. Maybe we have to have a tutorial about that first. Oh, look at this poor guy.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Don't ask him if he saw anything.
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Yeah, let's not ask him if he's seen anything.
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Because obviously he hasn't.
Indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, there is indeed. Move. You're blocking my view of this wonderful sunset. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
Get the guy a sandwich or something and see if maybe he'll open up. What's he got in his shit here? Oh, another card. Okay, cool, whatever. What is that? Discourse on inequality. He's a communist. Huh. Those are, those, like, tension straps that you use in gyms. Interesting. Not that he probably ever went to a gym, he's probably just repurposed them. I mean, he lives in the alley behind the gym, they may have got thrown out. So I just decided to go out through the back alleyway, it seems. I thought I was leaving through the front door, apparently not. Didn't Hitler use that when he was alive? What, those spring things? No idea. Can't say as I've ever learned that in school. Here's the car.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
A yellow Cadillac? Ew, no. Red car, white wall tires. Classic. I'd go for that. Alright.
Mary Purnell, the person who found Dunn's body, works a block away from the gym. I'm
Guy wasn't
she can give me
suspicious
the
at
kind of
all.
Information that
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk! You looking for trouble, moron?
Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
Whoa, okay. Fuck yourself then. Sour old bulldog. Jesus. What's a wuss? A coward, a chicken, someone who shies
There
away
you
from
go.
conflict.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
Black Sad, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
Gesundheit.
I only see one customer sitting at the counter, and he's asking for your cooperation.
There's a lot more
All right.
involved in waiting tables than just serving customers, Black said. She may have dishes to do. She may have to prep things. What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Barely knows her. What about Joe Dunn?
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
What kind of boss?
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Sounds good. So how was he outside the gym?
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot.
So this is outside the gym, so you know what was he like sitting there?
Everyone liked him.
He was a nice guy. So you found the body, what do you remember?
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide. His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
What about Jake?
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Uh-huh.
Can I ask you about your job?
We'll get to Bobby Yale at the end.
Which one?
The gym.
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. Other than the diner
Her and the boss
gym,
have a thing?
you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
No, don't quit.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Yeah, that's interesting. She calls him Joey, so she was quite familiar with him. But then she did say that she liked him, he was a good boss. So, you know, you do get on good basis, like good friendship basis with people like that. So, where could Bobby Yale be?
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
She barely knows him. She's sugarcoating because of her boss. Yeah, probably. Let's have a hamburger. Maybe we can take it to the
Can I
old
have a
guy in the
hamburger,
alley.
please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
Oh, cheese.
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Gotta have a cheeseburger. I can has cheeseburger on Catterday.
You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go then?
To go, please.
One cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
Oh, here's the cat sensors. Next to the icon of each cat sense, hearing, sight and smell, a counter will show the number of stimuli that can be perceived in a particular moment. The help bar in the lower part of the screen shows the controls. Okay. So, I need to do what? Move around and be like, there's hearing. A little bit of music. So this might be how we overhear conversations in the background and stuff like that. Sight and smell. We've got to find one from each, I guess, right? One cheeseburger to go.
Nice and neat.
Oh, her handwriting's nice and neat. We're gonna probably end up... Oh, there it is. I see there's a little arrow now. Pointing me to something. There it is. We can smell the burger.
Smells tasty. My pal is going to lick his chops.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's still one more of each. Okay. What else is there to find, I wonder? Oh, we can look at her.
They look puffy and tired. Sleepless nights? Hectic days? Or has she been crying? Perhaps all of the above.
Mm-hmm. And another smell. What could we possibly smell? Oh, perfume?
Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers.
Cinnamon and burgers. Why would she have the smell of cinnamon on her? Maybe You know, if they put cinnamon in the pancakes or something, or waffles. And now I want pancakes.
Your burger is ready.
Cheeseburger, my friend. Enjoy it.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
4 people used the back door. Interesting.
Thank you very much for remembering the cheese, by the way.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
So the first?
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Interesting. So they unlocked the door from outside. And it was a big dude.
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man, just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm staying at the Million Star Hotel, for God's sake.
Million Star Hotel. You look up, you can see them all, yeah. Third person.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out.
So they weren't all at once.
Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Click was a gun, probably.
I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
Heavy breathing. Like they'd been in a fight or they were injured, maybe. Have a look at the cat sensors. What can we get out of this? And we've got 4 visual things to home in on.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball.
Yep.
Could he have been a train conductor? I wonder what it feels like to live without legs. Would I manage?
I don't know. Being a cat, I imagine you'd land on your feet somehow. Oh. Oh. Ooh, no.
Looks like someone used it
Okay,
as
we've
a
already done
punching
that
ball.
one. Where's the 4th and final one? There's the hat, we've done that. Legs. Something else over here we can look at? We've already done that one. One more thing we've got to see. According to the thing at the side. Can't go any further out than that. So we've looked at that. Looked at his hat, that's the conductor. Got that one. There's a fourth thing, but I can't spot it.
I wonder what it feels like to live without legs. Would I manage?
I only get 3 clues out of that. No, when I go near his eyes, it's just... Or maybe... Oh, okay. It's too close to the other one. Good call,
Blind
thank you.
And legless. How does he get by? Where did you get that paint can?
In the trash can in the back. I found it right after the comings and goings. I wanted to see what those people were leaving behind.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what
Chest expander, that's what it...
Thingamajig with
That's
three
what I
springs.
heard.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash back there.
So those were the 2
A
items that
paint
got trashed.
can And a thingamajig with springs. What a night.
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
That makes sense, I guess.
That's all for now. Thanks.
So, yeah, he... Let's have a look, see if we can look at his stuff again. Nothing else we can do. But those are the items he took from the trash. So, the big guy, first person that showed up that day, opened the back door, went in, came out again. Second guy came out, threw something in the trash, went back in. Third guy came out, threw something in the trash, tossed the guy a coin, and went back in, was it? No, no, hang on. Let's have a look at the thing. Well, that's my deductions. That's the wrong thing. We'll come back to that in a minute. I've already forgotten the order of which things happened. Here we go. These are only notes on characters. Right, for some reason, yeah, the Joe Dunn note has all the character notes. So the first guy stood at the door, didn't go in and left, but they opened the door apparently. Then the second guy went out, threw something in the dumpster. Third went out, threw something in the dumpster, looked at the beggar and laughed after hearing a click. So the second guy was the guy who tossed a coin, I think. I remember that much. Somebody tossed a coin, but they both threw something in the dumpster. The third guy looked at the beggar and laughed after he heard a click, which might be the cocking of a revolver. And then he went down the alleyway and left. And then the fourth guy ran out panting, as though he was injured or scared or whatever. My theory? Bobby, Joe, Killer, someone else. Possibly. Yeah, I thought the big guy could have been Bobby Yale. I also thought it could be Jake. Because Bobby's a boxer at the gym, but he might not have a backdoor key. The first guy unlocked the back door. Jake is an old friend and he kind of works at the gym, so maybe he had a key as well. So it could be Jake. But number 2, you think would have been Joe Dunn. Went out through something in the dumpster, possibly. There was paint everywhere, and that was a paint can. So he might have been doing some touch-up work, painting things. The third guy is obviously the killer because they had a gun. And then the fourth guy ran out panting. What we do know is the third guy left. He came in the front door. He went out the back. And so did the fourth person who ran out panting. Interesting. Let's go down the alleyway again and see if we can find something else. Maybe they dropped something. Now that we know we're looking for something, something might show up. Oh, I see a card. Let's say the third person also had very light footsteps, if I remember correctly. So possibly female or somebody very small. Let's go back in through the front and let's just have a look around. Did absolutely check everything, right? Maybe we can go ask her about these people. Sorry, got messed up there, no problem. It's alright. See, there's a ladder here as well, as though somebody was doing some painting. Oh, hey, there's a thing here.
I remember that fight. Back when Jake was coming up the ranks.
Oh, that's Jake.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
So maybe he wasn't coming to the gym at that point. Interesting. But if they were getting measured like that, maybe they were both like brother and sister almost. Oh.
I better leave these two alone.
That happened. Let's go check out Bobby Yale's apartment then. But she said there was paint that may have been spilled. That would have been over here, I would guess. Yeah, look, there's scaffolding up as well. Ah, there's the paint. Let's have a look. Maybe we can get a clue out of that. There's footprints.
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
I say, yeah, who did the painting? Well, there's lots of big cans, so he might have been having the walls redone if they were getting a bit scruffy. Yeah, he could have been having some of this stuff painted over and like touched up. Or it was being painted on, like they've redone the white walling and then they've painted all this stuff on. All these inspirational phrases. Oh. Go. I'm not going to try and find all those cards. Because yeah, look, there's lots of paint cans. So this was a big decorating job. Oh, also, we didn't go in here, did we? Parting is the key to success. Oops. The harder you bang, the muckier you get. Yeah. Really? I have no idea how long the game is. I don't normally look into that when I start a stream. I just dive in and go for it. No dung, no glory. There are websites you can go to, though, to find out the average play times of games, but it's user dependent. People need to actually submit their play times on there and say, this is how long it took me to do. That's Bobby Yale's locker. It looks more like chalk than paint to me.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh?
Oops. Did you leave home?
Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Not yet. We'll do that in a minute.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
Yeah. Gah. Jesus. Okay, so we can't look at the shower room. Can we look at that suit? Like, whose suit would that be? Nope. Alright. Let's go get the lockpicks. That is his car. Interesting. I thought it was the lady's car. My phone is ringing. Yeah.
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group. I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Gotta find the lockpicks.
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery culture, distant cousin?
New follower!
What if the only thing that keeps
Papaco,
you
thank you for that new follow.
is the
Welcome to the
very thing that
channel.
won't let you move on?
Glad
It's
you're
too
enjoying the
soon to
show.
say goodbye. She wouldn't hear me anyway.
Anything else we can look at here? Nope. Can't move, okay.
You can't really call yourself a detective if you're a teetotaler, but that's not what that bottle is for. The truth? I used tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight.
Ah. Tequila to clean the lockpicks. Interesting. I wonder why that would be. Donna Blacksad. Or the ex-wife. Or daughter. I don't know which one. Or mom, even. I don't know. Let's find out.
Hello?
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Who are you?
Take a guess. I already gave you a clue. I know your name, so...
I don't know.
Maybe I know your name because we're family.
No way. My dad never calls me. My grandpa never calls me. My uncle never calls... Well, he does sometimes. You're Uncle John! Uncle John! I guessed it! Mom! It's Uncle John! I guessed it!
Okay, so this is
You got me,
sister.
Ray. Congrats.
What did I win?
Respect.
What do you want?
I want a gun! Bang, bang,
Yeah, right.
bang, bang!
I'll get you a toy gun.
Good guys don't carry guns, Ray. You know why? Because they always end up shooting someone.
Yeah, that's why they're so cool. Oops, Mom's coming. Bye, Uncle John.
Ray, is that the way you say goodbye to your uncle?
Oops. Love you, Uncle John.
Now go put on your jacket. We're late.
Bang, bang, bang!
What a surprise. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Bang, bang, bang!
I got a client today, but business is a bit slow lately.
Sorry to hear always land on our feet, don't we?
Because we're cats.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Ray's got a dentist appointment. I'll call you soon, okay? I'm really sorry.
Sure. One last thing.
Ray, hurry up. We have to go.
Have you heard from Dad lately?
Not since his last letter. Same old, same old. Okay, now I really have to go. Bye, John.
Bye, Uncle John.
Alright, so come on, move. There we go. What about the drawer? Are they in there? Oh no, that's the Colbert case and the gun.
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these
Well,
pictures.
damn. Well, damn. Damn.
I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
Damn. I was not ready to see that.
Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
There's nothing down there. What else have we got? Yeah, censor that. I say I'm getting banned off Twitch for that one. Now that would be fine within their terms. As long as you're not playing a game that's all about sexual content, they don't care. It happens. The Witcher 3 had worse scenes than that, let's be honest. Alright. Aha. Nearly. I mean, you could go in through the side. That would be a little easier, don't you think? Come on, you can do it. Oh shit. Phone's ringing, dude. Lots of grunts.
Most detectives shoot safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellas won't backfire.
Alright, let's grab that phone again.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
It won't let me pick.
Don't ignore me, John.
What the hell?
I got you this gig. You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
I made a crappy impression?
Job, then behave for Christ's sake.
Why wouldn't it let me pick one? I was pushing buttons.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
I had to run an errand, but I'll be back in no time.
You made a crappy impression, and
I
now
like
Sonia
games that
has
know when
second
they've
thoughts
bugged out. And then they're like, oh, hang on, let me redo that for you. Okay. The game realized it derped, and it was like, let's start again. Alright, is there anything else we can look at down this side first, just to get an idea of what we're dealing with? Oh, the window. Always look out the window in games.
A visiting friend once told me that New York City smells like a giant bonfire. I'd say the smell is rubbed off on me.
Mm-hmm. Morleys are the best. Else to look at? No? Okay, cool. Yeah, never not look out of windows in video games. Oh, there's a card there. Oh, I'm looking out the other window now.
I never understood why I had to be born in New York, but the real issue is why I'm still here.
If I see them, I grab them. Alright. Oh, no, wrong button. Leave.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose.
Game spoilers. Whoa. I'm gonna lean back a little bit while I play this.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait. Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail.
Next stream is on Monday. Same time as always, 2 p.m. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do.
But a good detective would have better luck. I
Oh,
know it
God.
might not seem like it, but
Oh, damn!
when someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Whoosh!
Well, well, well. Long time no see.
Oh, come on. Really, dude?
My wife just called me. I don't know what made you change your mind, but I owe you one.
Well, you can
Now
start by getting the
leave
gun
me
out of my
partner.
fucking face.
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert. Now. How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Didn't we just witness your lack of aim?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
Let's have a look. What have we got? First of all, this pin. Shamrock.
Shamrock? Is he Irish?
They're both Irish, because he's got one as well, I noticed. Another visual clue is...
It should start to swell any moment now.
Okay.
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond
Buffalo
O'Leary.
works for O'Leary.
If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Wrong answer.
But I was wrong.
Alrighty, let's try again.
These guys
What
work
the
for
hell
a
are you
bookie.
doing here?
We're looking for a missing boxer. Alright, looking for Bobby Yale.
I'm a private eye.
I think they're doing the
Tony
same.
Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives.
Ow! Hey!
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
I just told you! Ugh.
I swear I'm a detective.
And I swear, I hate detectives.
Oh! Rude.
Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Man.
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. All right then, he's all yours. All right. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
I want you to yell like I'm beating the crap out of you, okay?
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around.
Play with the
Bobby
flow.
Hale's
Nah,
place.
it's more fun this way.
Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
So they're guarding his apartment. Interesting. I mean, a bookie would be kind of upset if he's taking a load of bets in the build-up to a big fight and then the fighter disappears. He's gonna get his guys out looking for him, right? Oh, big dude's here. Well, we'll deal with him in a minute. I want to finish looking in this locker. We'll find out what's going on. Full of surprises. So the chest expander. Same one outside, I wonder? There's only a couple of spare springs. The one out there had 3 springs and spaces for 2 more. That's the same one. Possibly. Hall and Other Poems. Abraham Greenberg. Nothing else? Okay. So possibly... Yeah, which one threw the chest expander out? I think that was the 3rd guy. Took the chest expander and threw it out. And then pointed a gun at the guy in the alleyway, the homeless guy, and then laughed. I'm seeing more of these cards. See another one down there.
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so Joe or Joey? Anybody else call him Joey? Or always Joe?
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
Seriously, dude. Come on. So the waitress calls him Joey.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
The wine bottle had a little flower in it. Looks like it was a special occasion. 2 deck chairs, 2 glasses. 1 empty, 1 not. Yeah, tell me about Sonia.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
More than friends, question mark?
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift. I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
Yeah, Blacksad's not impressed. He's like, seriously, dude. So what about these, racial issues hereabouts?
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that, hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear?
Luigi, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, and
We
his
are
wife,
furries now.
Bobby's mom died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever seen.
How are you, buddy? Good to see you.
That explains the poetry book in his locker.
Okay, so the guy liked poetry because of his father. Interesting.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
I wonder if he was trying to decide whether to tell us, or whether he just couldn't pull it out of his memory. That was almost like a long pause of, if I tell him, this is not going to go well.
If Yale's going to fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy.
That might be the
no
gap.
detective.
Teenage
But I
years.
wouldn't follow that lead.
He says, I wouldn't follow that lead, as in that's bad. Bad news. Not, oh, that's nothing to do with it. You made 9 characters. 1 has cat ears. Cool.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
Ooh, okay, let's see if we can speak to Sonia Dunn. And then when we've done, I'm going to go into the deduction screen and we're going to see how that works. Come on. Oh, these movement controls are a little bit stiff. Not as bad as State of Mind, but still a little bit weird, and you stick to the scenery.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
Alright, let's observe. So we've got a poster here of her dad. Former boxing legend, the Quiet Lynx.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
I hadn't finished yet. God damn it.
Who's that rope for?
Cat girls. Yee.
Weekly.
Oh, this guy. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck. Fuck. Wasn't ready for the quick time event.
Rope for Miss Dunn.
Weekly.
Shush.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
With the walrus. Okay. Wonder who that was.
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Cross the fire escape with a plank of wood. Jeez.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
The size of that bloody shake.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Well, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness and stuff like that. End of story.
Corruption got the best of him, maybe?
It's no secret that boxing and corruption go hand in hand. Dunn seemed like a decent man. Maybe he got tired of fighting. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the walrus. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion?
The suggestion with this guy, because
Yeah,
an order he's
you might
likely
be
to
right
go
about that.
against.
But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John Black said.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea.
Let him
When
feel
did I not
smart.
think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
Fine.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Great. That's settled then.
By the way, I never told you what happened to Colbert, did I?
No. What happened?
The
Let's tell him.
Rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy.
Such a
Good job,
softie.
Black Sad.
Your boy Black Sad didn't take the money.
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yada, yada, yada.
But ultimately, we didn't tell the guy's wife about the affair. He decided to just drop it. It's like, no, that was getting too messy.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
No, false alarm.
No one. I must be seeing things.
A hallucinating detective. This must be my lucky day.
Mm-hmm. What have we got here? Let's just have a nosy through the Rolodex.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Alright, let's carry on with this. So we've got one more thing to see. Probably going to be about her, right? Yeah.
Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
Yeah, because the waitress, who also cleans the place, she'd clearly been crying. Something to hear. Oh. Heartbeat?
Nice and steady heartbeat.
Using Witcher sensors now. Yeah, that's a sensory thing. It's the 3 different sensors: hearing, sight, and smell. So we've got to find things that might give us clues. It's a bit like the Sherlock Holmes game, where you go do that like detailed analysis of people, where you make observations about like the cleanliness of their clothes, whether they've got odd buttons, things like that. Whether they have bruised knuckles, or like a pale band on the finger where a wedding ring used to sit but doesn't anymore, things like that, and they all become clues. So anyway, what was Cassidy doing here? Let's go for that second. Relationship with father first.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
Interesting she called him a legal guardian. Is she talking that's all he may as well have been? Or, you know, and not actually a father? I mean, she's probably talking from that point of view.
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please let me know.
I thought you were the detective. You do your job, and I'll do mine.
Damn. Yeah, what do you know about Jake?
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
Okay.
Did you get along with Bobby Yale?
Silent.
Okay. Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid gym his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
Wow, that's the kind of angry response you get when you know there's some shit in the backstory.
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
Yeah, it was a touchy subject. You see, the thing is, at the other side of the door, on the down the door frame, there's her measurements as she grew. You know, he was marking them off like every year. And then there's Bobby Yale, the boxer who's gone missing after the owner of the gym hanged himself, or was found hanged, rather, I should say. And his measurements are there as well when he was growing up. There's a gap of a few years in the teenage years. We understand now he may have joined a gang on the streets, and then he got back into boxing and it whipped him into shape again. So, you know, if he's been measuring him since he was a kid, and her, they could have been childhood friends. If they're about the same age anyway, which I imagine they might be, very close to. There's no one else's height measurements in the gym, so why his and hers and nobody else's? And then she's very upset about him. Like, I don't give a damn about him. Like, well, kind of feels like you do, but for different reasons.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
These clues allowed for a new deduction now. Interesting. We'll have a look at that in a minute then. So we've got a safe here.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Change the combination. Well, it's a good job we've got cat's ears. Maybe we can give it a try. Use her date of birth
Tell me your
instead.
birthday
Of course, March 6th.
and the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck.
There must be something else that
Seemed like a
the
happy family.
combination. Anything else to look at? Oh, look out the window.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
Okay, let's have a look.